today I'm going to show a quick look at an old game called Motorhead. Yeah, that's right, it's almost like Motorhead. And let's see, we try this one. This is okay. See, I'm actually running at easy because I tried the medium difficulty and it was brutal for me coming into that one. This is a very fast-paced, simple kind of arcade-style game, racing game. You get your steering, braking, and you get hand braking. I could not get a CD audio to work from this old game, very common thing. I have no idea how to change the view of the car, if it's even possible, I don't remember. I'm running at keyboard at the moment. I might try see if I can get the Steam control analog working later on or not, but it's not really that necessary. It's just a fast game, you don't have a lot of fine-tuning moments. Ooh. There are no damage to the cars, it's purely arcade. Even though the graphics are simple, I think they actually hold up quite nice for this type of game. Just racing and going insanely fast. You don't have a lot of time to stop and smell the roses on the side of the road. And this is more common to like F-Zero, Extreme G2 and Wipeout kind of racing games. And it's really difficult. As you can see, this is easy and I'm just getting left in the dust. There's not a lot of time for a lot, so you like these kind of type of racing games where you need to memorize the track and perfectly and keep running and running to get great times. This is your game. But it's not for the one that seeks an easy jump in, be decent at game, maybe play now and then to try to win a few races. It's not going to work that way. You really need to put some time in to be able to get good at this, which I definitely have not done yet. I did not play this, oh come on, as much when it was released, but I remember trying it. And I think that it was actually the difficulty curve of this, that it's so steep from the beginning, that might have put me off from getting into it. Because I said this is definitely one of the harder ones to just jump into and try to play. This is easy and this is the first kind of race in the league, and I am nowhere close. I'm a half a lap behind these guys. Half a lap behind. I'm just getting the ethereal dust. That is not common, especially not in today's kind of racing games or games in general. This kind of difficulty from the beginning is very rare. Because if you start seeing this, it should not be that difficult to start remembering the track, and you should be getting better and better, but it's just taking, you know, you need to play this again and again to like this. Try to memorize. Stay to the left here so I don't crash too much also. Ooh. Right, that happened. And Braking is your worst enemy, obviously. You should do that as little as possible, and it's a bit of a shame because you can do some quite power slides like that, and you lose too much speed for it to be a good options. It could only be used in special cases where it's really needed. It is a bit sad because it's a quite satisfaction to go with a nice power slide. Oh crap. But yeah, this is not for the one that wants an easy game to just jump into. Oh my jeez. That sucked ass. Wow. Alrighty then. And now what? Crashed. Okay. Let's try it one more time, see what's happening then. You can see here, difficulty is easy. 3 difficulties. Try this one, see what's happening here. There we go. See. Oh, maybe I needed to change the car to some better matching the track or what? I'm not sure if this is the same or a different track. It's the same, okay, let's see if it crashes again. Would be sad. Not a bad game at all. You're looking for this kind of game. Ooh, almost. That's it. On the edge, wow. And now I'm not gonna catch up ever again. One mistake and it's over. The handling of the car is very arcade-like. It's not really a hell of a lot of car physics going on. Or precise controls and some nice power slide possibilities. And I'm using too much time, I'm not going to catch up. I wonder if I'm missing something. Once it can boost power, something. You get the boost power. Something to help me catch up again. And there's not a lot of interaction with the environment, more than the occasional sign here and there that can be run down. Off that edge. Or running on this kind of asphalt, it's got nice traction, so you can pretty much slam it all the way into the curves before you hit the brakes. Okay, it's getting a little bit better, I'm not losing too much time. Still, I'm nowhere near of catching up. This is just the first goddamn track on easy mode. I just can't imagine what the difficult must be on hard. That something is broken. The difficult mode doesn't work. This league mode or something. I think I might actually be catching up a little bit. I'm not gonna be getting close. Would have been nice to not be coming last. This is the kind of game you need to play so you can learn the track to really have a good chance at winning. Oh, I actually did almost catch up to the last driver. And this is by doing basically one big mistake and it was over. And that power slide here, I lost a lot of time by that. Was so sad. Wow, let's see if it crashes again. Crash? Yes, it does seem to crash. Wow. So this game, it does not play nice with Windows 10 64-bit then. It was a bit sad. No idea about that. We should try just one quick race to see if it's easy mode. Difficulty is easy, and you can see I see no way to change the view of the car. I would have liked to be able to view it from outside. So if you like this type of game, it might be worth checking it out, but you might be aware that I seem to be getting some interesting crashes. So might be good to have that in mind if you're running Windows 10 or a 64-bit operating system, most likely Windows 7 or 2. That there might be problem running this. I don't know this track, so I have no idea how to... Oh, okay, that's out of order. And this is easy. How the heck are you supposed to up with those bloody cars? They are pushing so crazy times. Yeah, they definitely should have lowered the kind of easy mode a little bit more to make you just wanna try to play it a little bit more, because this type of game with these kind of difficulty. Definitely takes some time or patience to get used to. Oh my god, one little power slide and they just by me. This AI is Miriam. There really is no room for mistakes, not even the slightest ones. So you have this kind of handbrake power slide option, but whenever you use it, you're gonna lose a lot of time. That might be one of the best places to actually be using it. Those. Oh, yeah, it's very noticeable that this is an old game because the hitboxes of the stuff and one are very sharp, and you don't have a lot of smooth edges around it. It's my place. Oh, position 6 out of 8. And that's my best so far. Okay, power slide, and that did not make me win any more time, even though I did not hit the walls. Oh yeah, boy. And power slide, and I lose even more time. Yeah, I can most likely say that the conclusion is going to be that if you love arcade style games like Wipeout, Extreme G2, F-Zero, this might definitely still be fun, but you gotta be sure that if you thought that F-Zero was difficulty, then this is gonna be way worse. I've actually been able to complete F-Zero, and this I cannot win one single race. I'm almost all of the time last. So yeah, good idea to kinda pull off the difficulty of this game. And then we have the obviously you need to be aware that there might still be stability issues since the crashing and stuff like that. But if it would be running fine, and if the difficulty was a little bit more friendly, then I could see myself playing this game some more. With it being crashing and being that it just so difficult that you need to put so much time into just be able to complete, I'm not sure that I would be going for playing this game a lot. Actually, quite sad since the kind of dark style and everything still quite very much holds up, since it's so much focused on speed and precision. It definitely could have been a good game. as long as you learn where to brake and where to not, and not to use the power slide. Every time your car starts to slide, you lose a lot of time. I actually lose less time by bumping into the wall. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be it for this quick look. It was an interesting go back to old, but yeah, it most likely was the difficulty curve that really stopped me from playing this back then and back now, and this has crashed again. So yeah, this is it for the quick look. Hope you enjoyed it.